Now, you may look at the title and think, well, wait, shouldn't everyone get onto self improvement? And honestly, that makes sense. It's a pretty valid point that you make right there, but it doesn't work that way. If you look at everyone who's gone into self improvement, this whole journey of self improvement, and come out of it a successful person, they have lived a pretty horrendous past life when they were younger, perhaps. They were struggling, they lived a really low quality of life, and it was so bad to the point where they had no option but to change that. And in order to change that, they have to work in order to get up to another level. Hence, you call it self improvement. If you go outside your house right now and have a look at everyone around you, just walking, whatever, doing whatever nonsense, I can guarantee you right now, actually ask yourself, how many of them do you actually think are living a horrendous life? And I mean like bad life. Bad life. Yes, we all know, most people don't like their life, but how many people are actually living such a crap life? Let's be honest. I mean, when I go out, I see some people, construction working under the heat, and those people, maybe about 5% of them are living such a trash life. Maybe about 5%, and that too, maybe. You see, the world works in such a way, I've actually learned this over the last couple of years, that the system, the government, everything works in such a way that it keeps most people in this trap of you're comfortable enough living the life you are. You don't really like it that much, but it's just enough. It's enough to the point where you don't want to do more. You don't want to work to get a better life. You're comfortable enough in the state that you are. Look at all the successful people on this planet. 90% of them, like I said, had a horror past. They live such a bad life that, they eventually develop this feeling of, okay, I'm sick of this, I need to freaking do something. And obviously, then they go on to become super successful. The point I'm trying to make is self improvement is a journey that, anyone will embark on, honestly, if their life is bad enough. And I know that sounds really negative, but it's like, if you have a practical look at it, it is the truth. If you're bad enough, if your life is bad enough, only then will you actually be willing to stick through this process and actually get yourself to a different level. If you live in a comfortable enough space, and I'm not just talking about surroundings, I'm not talking about, oh, nice house, whatever. Your surroundings, the people around you, the kind of life that you live on a daily basis, if it's comfortable enough, you may not like it too much. You would wish it was better, but you're not gonna get that urge to think, oh, I actually want to work hard and get myself to a successful level. It won't occur to your mind. Up until 2022, this was me. Like, I wasn't happy with my life by any means, but I was living a comfortable enough life. I go to school, come back, freaking scroll on my phone, go to the gym in the evening, come back, eat whatever the heck I want, watch TV whenever I want. I didn't like my life. I had issues, but it wasn't horrendous. That's kind of like what most people's lives are. And it's not like, because at that time, when I was living a comfortable life, it was not like I didn't know what successful was. It's not like I didn't know that I could work hard and become successful. It's not like I was stupid. I knew that's possible. The government, the society, trust me, this might sound cringy, whatever, I don't care, but Andrew Tate, I'm not saying I'm a huge fan of him or anything like that, but he often uses the word matrix. Why does he use that? Because it's like a trap that the world has set for every one of us, where we go through the system and we're stuck in this little box, and it's like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's somewhere in the middle, to the point where, okay, this is enough. And most people we know are freaking lazy as hell, so they don't want to do more. They don't want to do more unless your life is crap enough. You're not going to have the urge to do more. You're going to be fine sitting in that little box. So there you go. That is the reason. That is, if you want to get onto self-improvement, honestly, the only way you're actually going to stick through it and come out of it a better person, a better individual, a more successful individual, is if you already hated your life enough, if it was bad enough, if it is comfortable enough. I'm sorry to say, no matter how much you try, it's not gonna be a long-term thing for you. You might hop onto it for a couple of months and be like, nah, I don't really want this. So if you really hate yourself, hate your life right now, like I said, I know that sounds negative, but self-improvement could really help you. Trust me. Often in life, we talk about balance a lot, but sometimes you have to be at one extreme of things to get to the other extreme of things. There's people who have balance in life are not going to achieve much out of this. Like, to be frank, yeah, that's all I have. You can disagree with me if you want, but that's just my opinion. This whole channel is my opinion. Everyone can say what their opinion is. Okay, whatever, I'm going on a rant. Bye.